Hi, Kenai. Hey guys, today we're moving some hay. So we got some bales here on the hay rack that I brought home, and then I've got another one here on the Bobcat, and we're gonna put these in the barn. Hey Fiona! Still a little bit warm today, nice weather, so we're gonna put these bales in this north door on the north side of the barn before it gets too cold out. I prefer to not open the barn door when it's super cold out, but you do have to from time to time. So anyways, we're gonna see if we can manage to run the camera and the Bobcat at the same time. Probably not gonna be able to see a whole lot. I'm gonna see a lot of hay, that's about it. We just gotta set these inside the barn. Turn the lights on. Difference in people's equipment. Traditionally, people used to use all string, and just kind of started switching over to the net wrapping. The net wrapping's been around for quite a while, but as you can see, it keeps the bales a little bit tighter. And for somebody that's got a lot of bales, they have to. If people are taking it to a sale barn, it just keeps them a lot prettier, I guess. Easier to move. You're not losing hay as you're hauling them. So it just depends what kind of equipment you got. Mostly, I mean, we don't need too terrible more labor intensive, whereas these large round bales, you can just grab a skid loader and move them. But if you don't have the equipment, then the small squares work. And if you don't have a lot of animals, then they definitely work too. So it's all just on personal preference. Alright, let's get another one. See if we can do it as nice as we did that first one. I got the trailer a little close to the fence here. Nice and slow. Just gotta take your time. I don't know exactly. I would have to ask, look up online, see what the weight of these are. They're definitely heavy. I don't know what this skid loader can lift either, but you can definitely feel the weight as you lift them. They kind of make the skid loader bog down a little bit, so they're pretty heavy. I would guess they're at least 1,000 pounds, maybe 1,500 pounds. Alfalfa mixed in with them, so the goats are really gonna like this stuff. They love alfalfa. It's like a treat for them. Sometimes they get a little bit picky with it, because sometimes there'll be a little larger stems in there. They'll eat the little leaves off it, and then they'll just kind of leave the stems as scrap. They'll pull them out of the hay feeder and throw them on the ground, and basically just use them as bedding, I guess. With the door here, and then drop the bale down so that we can get inside the door. Try to get it level. Lift up just a little bit so we don't scrape the ground as we're going in. And then we hit the cement lip here with the tires, and then you gotta go down a little bit, because then the bale will jump up way in the front and hit the door. Kind of see. See where my other bale is. There it is. Back off just a little bit so that they're not pressed up next to each other. Drop it there. Yeah, so that should work pretty good. Now we got hay to last us. Those 3 bales will probably last about a month with the number of animals that we've got right now. If I had more daylight hours, I would really like to take this rack over, put more bales on, and get a couple more. But we'll just do that for now. That'll last us a while. So I'm gonna shut this door. If I can. Sometimes it sticks a little bit. There we go. Alright. Now we're all done. The bales in the barn, so I'm gonna take the Bobcat back and see what else we can do for the day. Thanks for watching the videos. Make sure you subscribe to my page. Give us a like, send us a comment. If there's anything you want to see more often or anything you want us to talk about. Thanks for watching. You guys are just chilling. Got sunshine out here. Fresh bale. Life is good, huh?